Good to go. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
All right. Just one of you push the button, right? Yes.
Yeah, who pushes the button? You'll do it?
Okay.
All right. Just do a countdown and push the button then, and then we'll start introductions.
Yeah. So 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So this is Touhou Luna Nights. It's like basically a Metroidvania with some, well, Touhou elements. So you'll see, we'll talk a bit more about how that gets into play. So this is DrimFox, and this is Snapcase. And I am Selected Spatula, and this is Random Pink Bunny.
So this game has health and mana as well as skills that we use in the run. Currently, anytime you do an attack, you're using mana.
Yeah, and you'll see like the main thing they'll do for a little bit now is they'll jump and throw knives in the air, and that gives you a little bit of height. Oh, okay, and here they went for the little telephone things are save points, so you can do like a little dialogue skip if you get a jump right.
So there's our friend Notori. She really wants us to buy something from her. We're going to very politely decline. We're not interested. We got things to do.
Sorry, go on.
Okay, so there are two main features of this game involving time. There's slow time and stop time. So slow time just slows everything down. Stop time actually activates the clock above at the top, and as you go by enemies, you can gain time. Every time you use a skill, you're knocking down your clock.
Yeah, so grazing is a big part of this. Like, it is a Touhou game after all. So whenever you get close to an enemy without hitting them, you gain a little bit of health, mana, and time, which is a big thing here. And when you stop time, you like the radius of which you can do those things and get those things is much bigger, but you will get everything but health back. And you'll see they'll use like the time stop and to do a lot of these time puzzles where you like open a gate and then you will stop time or slow down time and squeak past. Also, I love the music in this game, just in general. Okay, you'll see a lot of slowing of the time where you see the little pendulum go back and forth, and then when they stop time, like Bunny said, the number in the top will start draining, and you will basically have to kill enemies to keep it up.
And as you can see, if you stop time, you can walk on water because water freezes too.
And we just picked up the sliding skill, which, well, as tends to be the case with these, well, not these kinds of games, but just games in general. If there is any alternate way of moving, it's usually faster than just running. So they're going to be sliding a lot. Sliding is also really good if you want to go down, because if you slide off a ledge and then drop down, then you will drop way faster. Yeah, once again, there's going to be a lot of, or there's already been a lot of hovering with the knives and stuff. They keep picking up, well, all kinds of stuff. They keep picking up, like, well, the main thing, I guess, that we haven't mentioned is experience, which you'll see Snapcase just leveled up there. Leveling up just gives you, well, better stats, basically, so you deal more damage and get a little more health. And again, it's very obvious sometimes when you run past enemies, you can see, like, all the blue stuff that comes, like, shooting out of enemies and into you. That's like the grazing mechanic, basically. So depending on what colored like little blocks you pick up, that's like the different resources essentially.
Alright, and you can see we have vending machines in this game, and they just give you health, so they're very good to have. Alright, so we're at our first boss. Bosses have an rage that happens after a couple of attacks.
Well, that after they're reduced below 50%
yes.
health, yeah.
So depending on which boss it is, that can be used to their advantage, or it could be something that we want to avoid. Boss fights are basically all about managing your time, your mana, and your skills.
Nice. But a pretty close race here so far.
Yep.
Good stuff.
All right, second stage. So we're going to introduce something new in the next stage. Some things will have a purple aura around them. And what that means is that when we stop time, they'll keep moving, even as everything else is frozen.
Yeah, that'll be like a consistent thing with, or continuing thing with this game is that for each stage you will add like a new gimmick related to how time works or stop time works.
Yep. And then we're also going to see red mist. And red mist actually takes out time from you as you are stopping time, so it's not a good thing to have. You want to avoid it. Fun fact is, if you run out of time and you hit mist, you can get paralyzed.
Which is slow.
Yeah.
Who knew?
All right. So in this level, we're getting a couple of things. We're getting a double jump. And we're going to be getting extra knives for more throwing.
Yeah, so when you stop time, there's a number over your character's head. You see it was 18 before, now it's up to 21. And that's basically like how many knives you can throw around. There's basically a limit of how many enemies you can kill. Yeah, you can see how you can... Well, you have some options in how you want to approach certain rooms, especially the rooms with the spinning, like, the spinning blades. You can, like, either freeze them completely or you can just, like, time a slide going past them. Yeah, a lot of these screens are just, like, end up being, like, a lot of stuff going on at the same time and a lot of pretty quick movements. And a lot of particles on screen. It looks very pretty. In this room especially, you see a lot of the purple auras. So you see a lot of the platforms move even though you stop time, and some of the blades spin even though you stop time.
And the last item that we grabbed for this level before we head to the boss fight is going to be the chainsaw, which is going to be a really handy tool for all the boss fights coming up.
Yeah, the chainsaw deals a lot of damage, and when you throw it out, as you'll see in a little bit, when you throw it out, it kind of like shoots forward a little bit and then stops in the air, so it actually continues to deal damage. So while the like individual hits aren't necessarily that powerful, it hits a ton. It hits very, very often.
And we should also mention that the bosses have attacks that they do in a set pattern for the most part, and then they'll just repeat that pattern over again when they're done.
Yeah. And like Bunny said before, each boss has like an enraged mode. Yeah, there we go. English is hard. Yeah, once they're reduced below 50% health, they like add an extra attack or mechanic to the fight. And like Bunny also said, that can be like good or bad. So what that means primarily is that maybe they add just like more stuff on screen, but that's not necessarily bad because that gives you more stuff to graze off of, so you can get more of all your resources basically.
Yeah. For the second boss fight, Princess Marisa, her enrage attack is very slow and you can't really hit her during it, so you really want to avoid getting to it and kill her before it.
Yeah.
So here we are telling Notori, no, we don't want your stuff. We're just gonna go past it into the third level. So, as you can see, we have the purple auras. Stage 3 introduces green auras. And green auras don't move in real time. When you stop time, that's when they move. So now you have multiple colors to deal with.
Just trying to keep track of everything else going on.
Yeah, it is kind of hard sometimes to tell.
I feel like I have to look at 2 screens. Yeah, so you see these like little doors, that's basically why they, well, it makes sense. That's why you pick up the keys after boss fights. You pick up like colored keys and that unlocks the next section of the game, basically.
So sometimes if you stop time before you enter an area, you can despawn how things load, whether that be like things that would cause damage to you or other stuff.
Yeah, you can basically just like manipulate stuff a little bit. Make some moves a little bit easier.
Yep. So yeah, as you can see, the green ones move when you stop time.
But in rooms like this, you have like conflicting mechanics basically. What DrimFox is doing right now is really difficult.
If only he had the upgrade that we're trying to get right now. So we're getting the grip knife, and what that does is that allows us to take all of our knives and like kind of make a platform out of them, so we can stand on them.
You see all like whenever they throw out knives, they the knives kind of stick in the walls. Yeah, now you can use those to stand on them, and that also has some really neat effects that we'll get into in a little bit. You can use it in a bit of an unintended way. You'll see the grip knives are actually like really handy for sections like this, because again, when you freeze time, you can just you throw out your knives and they just stay there, so you can basically get like, it's not an infinite jump, but it definitely helps a lot. You can climb up places way faster than you'd normally expect just looking at a screen.
And here Notori is getting really creative in the advertising.
It saves you from some Frankenstein monsters, hoping that you'll finally buy some of their stuff.
Yeah.
As you'll see when you slow down time, it's very apparent that the water physics are a bit. Yeah, it's a bit wonky, just the way it works. It looks very strange. Okay, here you see like it looks. Well, of course, then you have the when you stop time, you can actually like just slide through things or slide over the water. Okay, you'll see a lot of knives getting stuck in midair and just adding stuff to the screen. It looks really neat.
Also, I missed it somewhere, but we picked up a new skill before this boss fight. It's called 1,000 Daggers. No?
We skipped that.
Oh, we skipped
right.
it? Okay. I didn't get that memo, but that's okay. So this boss fight is clearly a librarian, and she has 2 books, and this is one of the cases where we want her in rage because she gives us more books. So that's good for us because we graze off of them and we get more mana.
Yeah, you just get like more of everything pretty much. So again, this is where if you pay attention like the MP bar and stuff, you'll see, or mana bar, you'll see like a lot of managing managing your resources and trying to like optimize how many attacks you can get up. I always love this attack just because it's kind of faking you out. Like, just spawns a bunch of stuff, and if you pause, then they'll rush towards you. Still really close here. This is cool.
Alright, so as we're going to be moving into stage 4, we're actually going to see some new enemies, and they're all going to be annoying. Just letting you know now.
Yeah, they introduce a few random elements to the individual screens.
So first off, we have bunnies, which normally are very cool, but in this game apparently not.
Yeah, they like slow down time, or do they stop time? Sorry.
They stop time.
They stop time.
Yeah.
Also, these yellow things. That's like the new aura of this. So we've had the purple ones that just keep going when you stop time. We have the green ones that only start moving when you stop time. And now we have the yellow ones that change the direction when you stop time.
Yeah, they reverse. Also, you're going to start seeing a grip clip. And that's basically when you're standing right next to a right wall and you freeze time and throw your daggers up in the air, and then you just clip through the floor. It's much faster.
Like saves like a little bit of time here and there. This jumps up through the gears and stuff, always looking really, really wonky. But yeah, that's something I guess we didn't mention, that you can just slide through the spikes for some reason.
Yeah, if you enter the room while the time is stopped, they
Okay.
load properly.
Yeah.
That's why that is.
I'm glad you pay attention to my commentary.
Paid attention, I just didn't realize that was one of them.
Alright, so we just now have gotten a new item called a screw knife, and it helps us break down boxes. It's really exciting.
And also deals a little bit more damage.
Yes, that too.
Also, yeah, this is one of the other enemies that we haven't really touched on. Yeah, the ghosts spawn randomly. They can end up in pretty annoying positions. There's stuff you gotta react to. Yeah, like I said, a lot of these screens are just gonna be, well, it tends to be like stopping time and then just like platforming your way up the rooms as fast as possible.
This is the final boss. What's her name? Like
Ramelia?
Ramelia?
I'm like
This
good
is
with
the part
names.
where we realize this is a Touhou game.
Yeah, this is the boss where it's like most apparent, where it has like the most similarities to like a regular Touhou game, I guess. Like, it's very bullet hell-esque. Especially attacks like this, it's just like just a lot of stuff going on.
Yes.
can see chainsaws make pretty quick work of these bosses.
Woo woo. All right. We defeated her. Except, what's happening now?
The suspense.
Okay. She just told us a lot of stuff and now she's vanishing, so I guess we'll just move on. So in stage 5, we're going to introduce these Tesla coils that are kind of shocking.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That was a bad one.
Well, I didn't plan that one.
I approve.
Notori is back. She's really eager for us, and we're going to actually tell her off this time. Like, no, please don't come back. I think that's about the plot.
Okay, you see, she always leaves like the little like cards. Those are like new skills and stuff that you don't want to pick up just because, well, you're pretty much only going to use like the chainsaw thing.
And you can see we're really making good use of the grip knife in this hallway.
Yeah, in this hallway they're like super useful because you just keep jumping over everything. Just freeze them and just jump over all the enemies.
Gonna get into some really rough areas coming up, I do believe.
Yeah, that's why we're taking a safety save.
I think that's a good call.
Yeah, so this particular room is a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. You're basically just trying to damage boost through stuff as much as possible and just make your way over here. And the jump that you're going to do on the way back is really annoying. Let's get up here. Basically trying to damage boost through this. Nice. Trying to damage boost through that horizontal Tesla coil and just reach the other, or reach the ledge on the right side. That gets you up here faster. Water being a bit wonky and annoying. This got a good too.
Of course, the question is we beat the final boss, what are we doing now? Just mindlessly going through this level. And who is that? Why, Notori showed up again. I think she got really mad that we didn't buy from her. So, Notori's Enrage is actually very bad. We want to defeat her in 2 cycles of attacks because when she does like her special attack, she has invulnerability. We don't want that. I think this friendship is now over.
It's just employing some more aggressive marketing strategies.
Oh, okay.
So good.
She's taking it really personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the enrage attack.
Yeah, as you can see, she just flies back and forth and shoots for a bit.
Alright, so maybe she'll calm down now. Oh, surprise! It's not Notori.
The plot twist.
I suspect this is Flandra. Alright, so Flandra has these fireballs that are perfect for us because we graze off of them. And then the other thing is she'll make like these clones of herself and you have to hit the right one. I'll tell you the secret. The real one has like a tail that I have never seen. Like I stare and I can't find it. So kudos to these people who can see it.
Yeah, with the way the background looks, it can be really hard to point it out or to notice it. You can see like whenever they use like the grace mechanic, you like they just get like a bunch of these different color bulbs. It's very obvious when they go off of the.
Oh, I see the tail now.
Oh yeah, okay.
I have to be at this angle, I guess.
Ah, it's an angle thing. I see.
There's so much going on in this fight.
Again, this is like one of the more bullet hell-esque looking screens, especially when you get to this rave party at the end.
It's a rainbow party.
Nice.
All right. I think that's enough people, right? I think we took out everyone in the game.
After you go through the third final boss, then
All right.
Zombie coming up for Drim in a bit.
Yep. Remilia has to show up and take the fame of ending the run.
Nice.
Congrats.
Snapcase is not
And in
far
case
behind.
you guys missed it, we can just see Snap show you how it's done. Let her have her moment.
Just need to show
She
off.
was waiting off stage for this moment. Congrats.
Good job.
Great job, guys. Time.
I pressed the button.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it
I
didn't
don't think it
work.
worked.
Right.
That's okay.
Well,
We
it's
know
like-
you finished.
Well, now it worked. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is not all we have to show today. I
Nope.
believe our donation incentive for the extra stage boss fight has been met. So we'll be doing that as well.
I don't know anything about that.
I guess you just transition into that immediately.
Yeah.
Press Alt F4.
We'll have to just reset the timers and stuff.
I'm not sure we need to time the extra boss.
I just want to do it as like a bonus thing, then I guess you can just. I don't know if Tech wants to go to like an intermission before that, or if they want to just go straight to it.
We can just let the credits roll through and then go straight to it.
Okay, sure. Enjoy some more beautiful colors, gems bouncing around.
We can take this time to thank Spatula and Think Money for doing commentary for us.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
They haven't played this game and they
This is the third time I've seen it.
yeah. But you took time
You
to
did
learn.
great.
Limited experience, but we try.
I saw the tail on Flandra. I mean, I think I've completed it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like step one to becoming a speedrunner.
I've still yet to see it, so I'll have to.
See, you're doing better as Spatula.
Yeah, see.
I win.
Congrats. Doesn't take much. Maybe I'll have to go back, look at the vault, go like frame by frame, figure it out. All right.
Do you want to do the countdown this time?
I guess. Should we? Yeah, no timer or anything. We just go right.
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Yeah, so the extra boss fight is against Malmö. And she's a very difficult boss fight. And we are doing it at a kinda low level. But still, we're lucky. We're at least level 12. There are categories where you fight her at level 5, I believe. So the fight is mostly trying to, or as most boss fights are, you really want to maximize the usage of your resources and raise as much as possible.
Once again, this is like another fight that's like really hard to describe just because there's so much going on. I feel like you need to like break it down as you play it.
And that was your aim.
Nice.
Ah, it's time.
Yeah, but wait, there is more.
There is more.
You can't have an extra boss without 2 phases. That would be too
Oh
easy.
no.
And you will see me use a skill that we do not pick up in the regular speedrun anymore, which is 1000 daggers.
Oh, my shining moment.
Yeah.
You're invulnerable during that.
Yes, you are.
You throw not 1,000 daggers, it just looks like it.
Indeed.
Okay.
But yeah, it allows you to basically almost tank through damage and graze off it. So it's a nice way to avoid certain attacks and get your resources back. And that is their aim fight.
Okay.
Good job. Good job.
Oh, look who came back. Even coming back from the grave, Notori just can't stop.
And there we go.
Yeah, and that is Touhou Luna Knights, a very neat 2D Metroidvania with the Touhou theme.
Good job, guys.
Nice race.
Good game.
Good game.
So yeah,